Hey, hey, let's go ahead and get started with the messages from our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Spirit, what is the most important motivation manifesto you would like to share with the collective? Whoa, okay. We got three. We're going to take them. All right, what do they have to say? First card out. We must be conscious and responsible for our beliefs and behaviors if we are ever to be free. So, taking responsibility for the behaviors that you have carried thus far, okay, based off of, programming or whatever. When we were hurt, yep, there it is. When we were hurt, we felt that love was somehow diminished or damaged. But hurt has nothing to do with love, and love is unaffiliated with and unaffected by pain. Ego was hurt, not love. Love is divine. It is everywhere, ever present, and abundant and free. So we have to be conscious and responsible for our beliefs and behaviors based off of someone's inability to treat us correctly. I won't let others stoke fear in my heart. I choose to remain true to who I am and where my dreams direct me, no matter the hardship I might incur. So you can't even make this up. It's literally saying exactly what I said. Like you can't base love off of another person's inability to love you correctly. It is your responsibility to continue to love regardless of the hurt or pain someone else brought into our lives. They're telling me to pull the Romance Angels card. Spirit, please show me what are the most important messages. What do we got here? Yeah, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. You've been in this merry-go-round, and it's asking you to free yourself from that. At any point in time, that unicorn can just jump right over. It's not that tall, and unicorns have the ability to jump really high, or horses. But we tend to, in the past, I feel like you kept yourself stuck, and Spirit is telling you it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. For some of you, it's like you've put your heart up, on a shelf somewhere in a bottle, and it's got the cork in it, and it's time for you to take the cork out of that bottle and take your heart out of that glass so that it's, open to being loved again. And what else do we have here, Spirit? What else do we have? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. And bottom of the deck, we've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Somebody that you walked away from is returning. Doesn't mean that they're returning for good. This is somebody that you freed yourself from the past. And it's like now that you're feeling like, okay, I'm ready to move forward. It's like that one step forward, two steps back. It's like, it's also about you reconciling the past and understanding that because of your beliefs, of, oh, well, I was, we're supposed to get married and we're, all these traditional factors, like not everything is that way. And somebody else, I feel like this individual had different beliefs than you, when it came to whether it was settling down or, maybe you're spiritual, they're religious or vice versa, or, someone's an atheist or whatever it is. It can have to do with actual belief systems. But not letting somebody come back in and out of your life. Sometimes a person, it's not that they're coming to reconcile with us. It's just coming back to see where we are in that healing process. And if you are relying on your faith and relying on, understanding that everything is as it should be and that the universe didn't get it wrong when they take certain people, places, and things out of our lives, when we finally free ourselves from limiting belief systems, when it comes to love, when it comes to, experience something that is higher than where we are today. But it's like we have to be responsible for our own, if something isn't working out, we have to be responsible enough for our own heart that we are willing to let go and let God and getting on that horse and riding away and saying, like, bid farewell, bid farewell to the past, bid farewell to the people that couldn't be what you needed. Yes, you were hurt. And again, like that doesn't make you unlovable. That just makes you maybe too overly qualified for what it was that you manifested. And if the universe is telling you, no, you deserve more, then do more. Don't try to make somebody fit into some type of a mold in order for you to stay in a relationship, right? It's, being bigger than whatever it is that's trying to hold you back. And maybe that's fear. And again, for some of you, it's ego, not wanting to look like you failed at another relationship, or or that, you're like, ego can be all kinds of things. Well, I have to stay because of the money, or I have to stay because I see the potential in this individual and I know what they can be. But you can't marry potential. You can't marry potential. Like, that's not, like, yeah, orphaned. This is where it's going to bring you. Feeling orphaned in a relationship. Because they're abandoning you. They're abandoning your heart. They're abandoning your love. They're abandoning themselves, really, at the end of the day. What else do we have here, Spirit? What do we got? We got soulmates. And people, oh, they're my soulmate. Yeah, but soulmates come with lessons, and soulmates aren't just romantic partnerships. You're going to be put into alignment with your true soulmates, with the people who lift you up, people that motivate you, people that, make you want to do things that you never thought possible. Not somebody who was holding you back or in and out of your life, always arguing with you. I was dating this guy one time, a couple years ago, and he was trying to try to make me rethink my belief, or trying to make me question my beliefs. And I know my beliefs. I stand very strong in my beliefs, and at the end of the day, I can't make this person believe what I believe. It just means that you're not my person. I don't want to change your beliefs. I don't want to change anybody's beliefs. I just want to be able to be who I am, regardless. That doesn't mean that I'm unlovable because it didn't work out. It just means that I'm qualified for something completely different. Somebody who doesn't have to have my exact same belief, but also doesn't try to make me question what it is that I believe in. That person is honorable and respectful because they see that it does something not only for myself, but it helps other people along their path. And why would you want to take that away? Why would you want to take me out of the sphere of the people that it's helping? Does that make sense? So the universe is saying, like, go the distance. You're almost to the finish line. Like, let go, be free of whatever this is. Reconcile in your mind and in your heart that everything, again, is exactly the way it's supposed to be. And it's based off of, sometimes your upbringing can kind of screw you because, we've been taught that, especially my generation, that it's till death do us part. But no, it's till death of the person that I once was when I manifested this relationship. We base love off of how we've been loved in the past and what we've been taught that love was. But now we're going through this evolution process of, like, not everybody deserves my love. Let people show you who they are before you start throwing around the L word. Before you just jump into bed with somebody. Oh, but they're my soulmate. Then it's not about, like, the destination. It's about the journey. Maybe we need to get back to that no sex before marriage. Because otherwise we would be able to spend a lot more time with an individual and become friends with them. Is this a person that I would want to introduce to my family? Is this a person that's going to honor me even when I'm not in the same room? Is this the person who's going to have my back when, I'm not there to have my own back? Are they going to stand up for me? Or maybe, maybe in your lifetime, you saw where your mom and dad were always working at cross purposes. Maybe they lived in the same house, and for some of you, they were divorced, but they were always attacking one another. And therefore, you end up manifesting a relationship that is of the same because that's what you've been taught. That can also be the factors in your relationships because it's your belief system. So it's telling you, like, go the distance. If you're being asked to free yourself and walk away from a situation that just isn't in your best and highest good, then honor that instead of just trying to fill that space with just somebody. Don't you want the one? You have to remain true to who you are. You have to remain true to your belief system. You have to remain true to the dreams that you have always, like, you know, if you have a dream of somebody who is going to, you know, travel with you, and you're in a relationship with somebody who won't even take you to the next town over for breakfast because it's too far away, is that really your person? If you have to constantly fight and argue and beg this person to just be who you want them to be, listen, they're exactly who they are supposed to be. You don't get to mold another individual in order for you to stay in the relationship. That person is exactly who they are. And they're perfect in their own divine right. So it's up to you whether or not this is something that you want to spend the next 5 more years doing, or even the next couple of weeks or the next 6 months. We have this life. We have one life, and it's this life right now. Are you where you want to be? Are you being loved for the beautiful soul that you are? Or are you just settling? You just want anybody to fill that space just so you have somebody. What are they, a fucking trophy? You're the trophy. Your feelings matter. Not somebody else telling you that you don't deserve love and this is all you're worth. It's up to you to define what your worth is. And what you are and are not willing to accept when it comes to a relationship. I see so many people who are willing to reconcile with people from the past because it's what's familiar. It's what they've already known. It's the person that got away, or their ego. Oh, I want to get back together with them so I could show them. Show them what? That you can walk away from them this time first? Why? Why? Because of the ego. You have to feel safe within your soul to know that you're not asking too much when you're asking for just the basics. Love, time, attention, safety, stability, security in a relationship. And again, it's not just romantic. That goes for every relationship we have, all the way down to the lady at the grocery store. If she keeps treating you like shit, why do you keep going through her line? Find another store. Find another clerk. You have family that's constantly attacking you and you know, for like making you always feel like you have to defend yourself, like you're not worth anything to them. Why do you keep trying to make yourself more loyal to them than they are to you? If you know that if you have to question that a friend is not on your side, the chances are this person is not on your side. They are against you. Walk away. Why does it take you finding out that they fucked you over behind your back for you to realize, oh, this isn't your friend? But why is it that a romantic partnership can get away with the same fucking thing that your friend or a family member can't get away with? Why? Because you're sleeping with them? Tell me I'm wrong. Maybe you have people who are constantly pushing out the goalpost. When I get this, I can be in a relationship. When I get that, I'll be happy when. How about being happy now? If they wanted to make space for you, they would. It doesn't mean that you have to constantly chase after somebody who every time you almost get to that goalpost, they move it out a little further. This is where you're aligning with people who have integrity. They're honest. They have a fucking moral compass. Those are the people that you need to align to. And in doing so, you're raising your vibration in order for you to attract more of that. Like attracts like. So if you're one of those pining over the past, constantly getting back together with an ex, or constantly pining after, the people who have walked away from you and shown you that you are no longer valued to them, what I did wrong, or what they did wrong, who gives a fuck? We all did what we did. And if they don't believe that we are worth forgiving, feel free to forgive them, but then move on. I'm going to leave that there. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. I love each and every one of you, and I really do appreciate all of your support. You guys take care, and we'll chat again soon.